balances, view your account history, transfer funds. Plus, you can pay your bills all on one app. Call Bank of Louisiana for more information or visit bola.cc.
This is Tracy Brookshire with Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice. Did you know our agency currently offers over 30 programs and services to our communities? The Women, Infant, and Children's Program, infant through adult immunizations, car seat safety courses, diabetes counseling, and of course our amazing home health and hospice programs, just to name a few. Learn more by visiting our website at pikecountyhealth.org and see what services you and your family could benefit from.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
It's time now for the Eagle 102 pregame show. Sponsored by Bowling Green Pharmacy.
And welcome back to Wright City High School, getting ready for Week 8 action as the Louisiana Bulldogs on the road tonight in the rain to face the Wildcats. About 26 minutes to go until game time, and this is a Louisiana team that was on a roll, had won 3 in a row before that 56-0 loss last week in the Mayor's Cup game to the Bowling Green Bobcats. But Bowling Green is a big jump in competition right now from the rest of the EMO conference. So you really can't take too much away from the run that Louisiana's been on based on that one single game. And I think they come into this game with a little chip on their shoulder after last week's loss, and they're taking on a Wright City team that, they've had some troubles this season with COVID. They missed a couple of games. That's why Bowling Green has one less game on their schedule. They were supposed to play here at Wright City, and that game actually, that was supposed to be at Bowling Green, but that game got canceled because of COVID, and the next week as well. So they've only played 6 games in the first 8 weeks of the season, and it actually had to push their senior night back till tonight, and I believe they're going to have the homecoming at halftime, and the floats, well, they've disintegrated down toward the north end zone. So it's going to be an interesting night trying to get all those events packed in to a very rainy field here at Wright City. But Louisiana, like I said, a little bit hungry after last week's loss, and they'd love to get back even heading into the final week of the regular season next week, and they'll host Mark Twain in that ball game. So a fast start, definitely a necessity for the Bulldogs as they finish their warm-up and are coming off the field, maybe to dry off a little bit, to wring out those uniforms and get ready for this Week 8 contest. We'll take a break. We'll come back, take a look at what's going on around the area. Bowling Green in action. We'll talk about that as well here on Eagle 102.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. During the process, I'll work closely with your lender and other professionals to make it as effortless as possible. I'm here with you every step of the way, so when you're ready to buy or sell, call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Some never even fill their prescription, even if they don't feel well. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, your local Health Mart pharmacy is here to help. For fast, friendly service and affordable prices every day, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Keys to the Game on Kjfm, sponsored by Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate in Louisiana.
Keys to the game for this one. Be ball hogs or ball hawks instead. Louisiana has to go after this quarterback, these wide receivers. The ball's going to go up, and it's going to be slick. I picture at least one, maybe 2 or more passes going off the back of the hand of the quarterback tonight, because what we saw in warm-ups, it was sloppy. There's standing water on the field right down the middle. So this could be a turnover game, and I think if Louisiana can jump on those, win that turnover battle, this could be a really good night for the Louisiana Bulldogs. And for Wright City, Coach Reichert, who's in his second year with the Wildcats, he has to know that he can't survive this Week 8 contest with a passing attack, and that may facilitate a change at the quarterback position. They've got Joey Gendron set to start at quarterback. I wouldn't be surprised if they go to Hayden Beck, who's actually taken the majority of the snaps for Wright City in the past. But he could go in and become a running threat very easily, switching off from that wide receiver position. So if they make that switch, it's a game plan switch for Wright City, and expect more of a run game if number 3 is under center. Those are our keys to the game. We'll have starting lineups and more coming up on the Eagle 102 pregame show.
Hi, this is Amy at Community State Bank of Missouri. Did you know we offer health savings accounts? If you have a high-deductible health plan, you may qualify for a health savings account. HSAs are designed to help you save your money to help pay your deductible. Talk to your employer about our health savings account and let them know you want to keep your money right here at home. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Now a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Hey, this is Ryan with Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green, and we've got the lot looking good and ready to go. We've got something for everybody's budget. We have a constant rotation of new inventory, including cars, trucks, and SUVs. So if you're out and you're looking for a new car, come by and see me. The Mid-America Auto and Towing, just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green, is a one-stop shop. Like us on Facebook or check out our website, midamericaautoandtowing.com.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Some never even fill their prescription, even if they don't feel well. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, your local Health Mart pharmacy is here to help. For fast, friendly service and affordable prices every day, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
The Eagle 102 starting lineups on KJFM are sponsored by Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy.
Very wet, Wright City High School, but it appears there's some clearing off to the west. So possibly, if the clouds keep moving to the east, we could have at least a not raining football game. The entire pregame and warm-up has been at least a drizzle, but it is lighter than the way in down Highway 61 here this evening and over on Highway 70. So it could be a clearer night. That's not going to really help the field conditions at this point because it is very sloppy, and the kids were sliding around quite a bit in the pregame warm-ups. Let's take a look at our starting lineups for this ball game. First, for the Wright City Wildcats, at the quarterback position, they'll have a sophomore, number 5, Joey Gendron. At running back is a sophomore, number 24, Denzel Downey. The wide receivers, a junior, number 2, Nathan Womack. Number 3, a senior, Hayden Beck. And again, look for him to maybe switch off at to quarterback at some point. And freshman, number 10, DeJuan McRoberts. Also at wide receiver, a junior, number 23, Jeremiah Davis. The linemen, junior, number 51, Noah Lamb. Senior, number 55, Brandon Siramonotham. I know I said that wrong. Number 56, a junior, Kyle Horniker. Sophomore, number 63, Garrett Smith. And a senior, number 71, Riley Shive. So those are the offensive starters. For the Wildcats and for the Louisiana Bulldogs defensively, they'll start at defensive back, a senior, number 2, Mason Washington. Number 6, senior Quincy Hunt. Also at D-back, a junior, number 16, Jace Luck. And number 20, a senior, Will Shepard. The linebackers, a junior, number 17, Wyatt Harrison. Number 52, junior, Sheldon Sylvie. Number 58, a junior, Kenny McCormick. And the defensive line at end, freshman, number 9, Brady Shepard. a freshman, number 55, Ben Nictula, senior, number 56, Ryan Capps, and a junior, number 77, Siler Felderworth. So those are the starters for this ball game, as Louisiana is on the road here in week number 8 to take on the Wright City Wildcats. Louisiana 3-4, and the Wildcats 1-5 here in the 2021 campaign. We'll be back with more of the pregame show for you after this on KJFM.
Is it time to renew, redo, or rebuild? I'm Christine Rutherford, and we have loans designed specifically for repairs and renovations, along with home equity lines of credit. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender, MLO number 421603, and MLS number 407724.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies. There's one right here. Health Mart pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because, just like you, they support their community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and hometown proud.
Louisiana is a Health Mart town. Family Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. The right people, the right price, right downtown. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
I'm Tylee Mills, the CEO of Pike County Memorial Hospital. You've heard it from your friends, family, and even neighbors. They choose Pike County Memorial Hospital. Quality care from quality people. Pike County Memorial Hospital.
Bundle at Pike County Mutual Insurance and save. Ask about the great rates on your personal vehicle, farm trucks, big or small, or even your motorcycle and side-by-sides. Stop by and see myself, Corey Buchanan, Buddy Bibb, or Kathy Gam at your hometown insurance company since 1895. Pike County Mutual Insurance on the square in Bowling Green.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Cellular and Satellite Center, and Abel's Quick Shops.
Back at Wright City, Week 8 action. Louisiana in town to take on the Wright City Wildcats. This is the second to last week of the regular season. Bowling Green is on the road tonight. They're at South Callaway for their final EMO contest of the season. Mark Twain at home against North Callaway. Pittsfield's at Porta tonight. Pleasant Hill Western at Triopia. Van Far's at Montgomery County tonight. And Winfield with Ellsbury's hosting Deschênes. They were supposed to be district championship softball tonight. That's been pushed back till tomorrow. Silex hosting Van Far 1 versus 2. That game's slated for a 1 o'clock first pitch. Ellsbury at Valley Park also postponed today. They'll play that at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning at Valley Park. Again, that's number 1 against number 2 for the championships of those two districts, both Class 1 District 8 and Class 2 District 4. Also tomorrow is the EMO Conference cross-country meet. So a lot of activities going on a Saturday around the area for our area schools. We're about 14 minutes away from the kickoff of this ball game here in Week 8 as Louisiana looks to even their record at 4-4 against the 1-5 Wright City Wildcats. Back with more of the pregame for you after this on KJFM.
The Mercantile Bank of Louisiana is introducing Merc BK Mobile with the ability to take a picture of your check and deposit it into your Mercantile Bank account. You'll never have to worry about getting to the bank. Find more information by visiting mercbk.com. The Mercantile Bank, located on the corner of 3rd and Georgia Streets in downtown Louisiana. Member FDIC.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service, but did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
Here's one question that has no wrong answer. Are you going to choose the new Shell and Fuel Rewards card to be used at Shell stations, or the Shell and Fuel Rewards MasterCard that can be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted? With both, you save 10 cents per gallon, up to 20 gallons every time you fill up. And you also earn 10% rebates on your first $1,200 in non-fuel purchases per year at Shell stations. See? You can't go wrong with either. Visit www.shell.us/getrewards and apply today. At participating Shell stations only. Terms and conditions apply.
Follow Area High School Sports on KJFM Radio, brought to you by Young Enterprises, Family Drug, and Brown Smokehouse Meats.
It'll be very interesting to see what the field conditions do to the game plan and to the two teams on the field tonight as Louisiana on the road at Wright City here in week number 8. We're about 12 minutes away from kickoff here at Wright City. They've done senior night. They had about 8 people in the grandstands across the way when they did senior night, and I believe they're going to wait until halftime to do the homecoming festivities here, as everything has been moved around this season because of the COVID that came through the football team, and they've had some roster changes on top of that. Searching around for their rosters, I came up with about 8 guys that didn't have numbers between the different rosters I had, and I'm like, well, I'll just get a program when I get there and fill in the blanks. Well, they're blank on the roster too, so they don't even know week to week who's going to be suiting up for this 1-5 team for Wright City, and it makes for an interesting week of practice when you're working new guys in and out of the lineup through the season. So for second-year coach Reichert, it's definitely been a trying season in his second full season. He was an all-state wide receiver and returner, and I think that's where his passing proclivity comes from, trying to work as much wide receiver play into his game plan as possible. But that's not going to work out on a night like this, as the rain has actually finally stopped here at Wright City. They're even setting up tents and stuff in the grandstands on the far side, trying to stay dry as Wright City is ready to take the field. Louisiana still in their locker room. As we're about 10 minutes away from kickoff, Wright City takes to their sideline. They're not even going to go up the middle of the field. They're going right to the far sideline, and they'll plant the flag there as we get ready for this Week 8 matchup. Take a break, come back with more from Wright City after this on Kjfm.
Farmers, the crew at Mike's Tire and Service Center is here to serve you. They know the hours you put in, which makes it difficult to get that equipment in for service. Therefore, they offer on-the-farm tire repair. Hi folks, my name is Cody Kirkendall, Mike's Tire and Service Center, located on Business Highway 61 in Bowling Green.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy, where the #1 priority is the customer and adding new services to help simplify your life and building a strong, high-performance financial services organization. Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, your community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102, is brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
Looking at the offense for Louisiana through the first 7 weeks of the season, Ethan Harrison is 44 of 86 passing for 541 yards. He's thrown 7 TDs, been intercepted 6 times. He's carried the ball 47 times, 253 yards, 5 touchdowns. So he's a dual threat for Louisiana. Wyatt Harrison, 78 carries for 509 yards this season, 5 touchdowns. He's also caught the ball 3 times for 3 yards. Quincy Hunt, 28 carries for 290 yards and 3 touchdowns. He's also caught the ball 14 times for 176 and 2 TDs, and he's returned 2 kicks for touchdowns this season. The only 2 return touchdowns Louisiana's had so far this season. So the offense has a lot of potential to be good. It's going to be a kind of a shrunken game plan tonight with this field, the passing game. Maybe early on in the halves, they'll be working dry balls in pretty much every play. So we'll see which team has to go to the passing game. Wright City that's their bread and butter, is the passing game. If a 1-5 team can have a bread and butter, that's what they love to go to, is through the air. And I think that's going to be really hurtful for their game plan here tonight, or for their offensive output in this ball game. Getting ready for the national anthem here. We'll take a break. Come back with more after this on Eagle 102.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes to the Philadelphian favorite water ice, a taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A taste of Philly. Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Bank of Louisiana ensures their customers are always in the know when it comes to their banking. Bank of Louisiana's top-of-the-line mobile banking service allows you to check account balances, review your account history, transfer funds. Plus, you can pay your bills all on one app. Call Bank of Louisiana for more information or visit bola.cc.
This is Tracy Brookshire with Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice. Did you know our agency currently offers over 30 programs and services to our communities? The Women, Infant, and Children's Program, infant through adult immunizations, car seat safety courses, diabetes counseling, and of course our amazing home health and hospice programs, just to name a few. Learn more by visiting our website at pikecountyhealth.org and see what services you and your family could benefit from.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on the Eagle 102. Brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Mercantile Bank, and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
Wright City's trumpet ensemble with the national anthem tonight, and did a very nice job. Sounded good. We're about 6 minutes away from kickoff. Louisiana's yet to take their sideline, as I think they're going to wait until the very last second to make their way out of the locker room and to the near sideline. We're on the visitor side. They actually have dual press boxes here at Wright City, so we're above the visitor sideline, and when Louisiana will be down below us, Wright City across the way. They're in their blue uniforms, a little darker blue than we've seen in previous seasons, with gray pants, dark blue helmets. Louisiana will be in their road white jerseys with the red pants here this afternoon, or this evening, here for week 8 of high school football. Mark Fronick flying solo here tonight. Jim, I believe, had some business in Columbia, so we'll try and make him proud and bring home a Louisiana win here in week 8 of high school football. It's the 3-4 Bulldogs against the 1-5 Wright City Wildcats, and we'll have kickoff in just a couple of minutes here on KJFM.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
One Multi-Sports Complex in Bowling Green is your year-round indoor facility to get your softball and baseball work in. Call Courtney at 573-324-2193 or Matthew at 573-324-8282 to schedule an appointment and to inquire about memberships. One Multi-Sports Complex just off VFW Road in Bowling Green.
Is it time to renew, redo, or rebuild? I'm Christine Rutherford, and we have loans designed specifically for repairs and renovations, along with home equity lines of credit. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender, MLO number 421603, NMLS number 407724.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies. There's one right here. Health Mart pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because, just like you, they support their community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and hometown proud.
Louisiana is a Health Mart town. Family Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. The right people, the right price, right downtown. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
The best coverage of high school sports is on KJFM. Brought to you by Community State Bank of Missouri, County Market in Louisiana, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Louisiana out of the locker room and right to the 50-yard line go the captains for the coin flip. Decide who starts this Week 8 ball game with the ball. Captains for the Bulldogs are Will Shepard, Ryan Capps, and Wyatt Harrison. The captains for Wright City include Joey Gendron, Kyle Horniker, and I can't see the last number. As we get ready to go over a few ground rules. Referees tell them you're going to be dirty tonight. You're going to get wet tonight. You're going to probably fumble the ball tonight. Have a clean game. So the coin goes up. And we'll see who gets the football to start this ball game. 1-5 are the Wildcats. 3-4 are the Bulldogs. Second time we've taken an extended road trip with the Bulldogs this season. We saw their first win at Crystal City. That was a long drive. This one, not quite as long, but still took nearly an hour to get here through the rain along the back roads between 61 and 70. A lot of talk, and it looks like it'll be Wright City receiving the opening kickoff, and we'll start on offense here in Week 8. We'll take a break, come back with that kickoff after this on KJFM.
Hey, this is Ryan with Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green, and we've got the lot looking good and ready to go. We've got something for everybody's budget. We have a constant rotation of new inventory, including cars, trucks, and SUVs. So if you're out and you're looking for a new car, come by and see me. The Mid-America Auto and Towing, just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green, is a one-stop shop. Like us on Facebook or check out our website, midamericaautoandtowing.com.
I'm Tylee Mills, the CEO of Pike County Memorial Hospital. You've heard it from your friends, family, and even neighbors. They choose Pike County Memorial Hospital. Quality care from quality people. Pike County Memorial Hospital.
Bundle at Pike County Mutual Insurance and save. Ask about the great rates on your personal vehicle, farm trucks, big or small, or even your motorcycle and side-by-sides. Stop by and see myself, Corey Buchanan, Buddy Bibb, or Kathy Gam at your hometown insurance company since 1895. Pike County Mutual Insurance on the square in Bowling Green.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock, agent, and Perkins Electrical Services.
Teams lined up for the kickoff here in Week 8. Louisiana at Wright City. It looks like Ethan Harrison will be kicking it off to the Wildcats. And we'll see exactly how sloppy this field is right off the bat. Louisiana's ready. Wright City's ready. Harrison puts the hand up. And we'll put a boot into this one, and it's a squibber. Picked up cleanly. And they say he was down when he picked up the ball. The return man. That was Micah Bachman, and he's down at the 37-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Wright City offense. Joey Gendron brings the offense onto the field. Actually, they're going to set up at the 35-yard line. So the official on the far side must have had a better look at the spot than the official on the near side. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. In the shotgun, he's looking to throw on 1st down. Now we'll put it away. Gendron will run. He's across the 40 into some open field and runs out of bounds at the 50-yard line. So a nice gain on the first offensive play as they go on the option out to the 50-yard line, a gain of 15. So maybe a broken play, maybe an option. But it was useful for Wright City as they're out to midfield in just one play. They break the huddle. No play clocks at this field. So we'll have to go with the on-field officials' clock as they go to the ground again. And this is going to be another first down run up the middle through the muck by number 24, Denzel Downey. He gets about 12 and another first down across the 40-yard line of the Bulldogs to the 38. So not the start defensively Louisiana wanted. A couple of big plays back-to-back. We'll see if they can tighten things up here on 1st and 10. From the 38. Again in the shotgun. They'll hand it off again up the middle. Not as much this time for Downey. Gain of about 5, and it'll be 2nd and 5. Pretty simplistic run-first offense for Wright City as they have simplified the playbook a little bit. Against North Callaway, I believe they threw on 46 of 62 offensive plays. So this is definitely a departure for them, and it's almost exclusively because of the weather. And now they'll stand up Downey and drive him back for a loss. It's going to be 3rd and about 7 for the Wildcats. Here in the first quarter, first drive of the ball game. 10:18 to play. They huddle up. And we'll see if Louisiana can get a stop. Lots of receivers out to the far side. 3 to the far side, 1 on the near side. Not tripped up, high snap. They'll go with the run again to Downey. Downey through the first wave and brought down by Quincy Hutt. It's going to be well short of the first. He got about 2 back. It's going to be 4th and about 5. So nice tackle that time by Quincy Hutt. And Louisiana will have to stop him one more time, as this point of the field, you have to go for it. 9:25 to play here in the opening quarter, opening drive of the ball game. Bulldogs looking for a stop, looking to get the ball here with the score tied. Almost jumping off on that end was Caps. They go to the pass, and it's intercepted. Intercepted, and here comes Sylvie up the field. He's going to go to the house. Sheldon Sylvie with the pick 6, and Louisiana leads with 9 minutes to go in the opening quarter. That's the danger of putting the ball in the air, especially when it goes off the side of your hand. You miss the route. Sylvie picked it and takes it back. That'd be a 65-yard touchdown. Extra point yet to come. And Louisiana ahead here early on a pick 6. And we'll see here, they're going to go for 2, it looks like. So the offense onto the field for the first time on a 2-point conversion attempt. Hutt lines up at quarterback as they're going Wildcat to the near side. Makes his move, and he's in for the 2-point conversion. 8-0 Louisiana on a pick 6 by Sheldon Sylvie. 9 minutes to go in the opening quarter. More from Wright City after this on Eagle 102.
The Mercantile Bank of Louisiana is introducing Merc BK Mobile with the ability to take a picture of your check and deposit it into your Mercantile Bank account. You'll never have to worry about getting to the bank. Find more information by visiting mercbk.com. The Mercantile Bank, located on the corner of 3rd and Georgia Streets in downtown Louisiana. Member FDIC.
When it's time for some heavy-duty work at your place, there's only one name to remember, McMailer. McMailer & Sons, backhoe and excavating of silage, all septic system pumping, and grease trap cleanouts. Just give them a call for all types of backhoe work with high lift and track hoe. They install water or sewer lines, septic tanks, and drain tile. They can build lakes, do dump truck work, jackhammering, bobcat work, and more. Fully insured, You can count on quality workmanship from McNeeler & Sons Backhoe and Excavating in Sign Leaks. Call 573-384-5978.
Follow area high school sports throughout the season with Eagle 102. Brought to you by Mike's Tire and Service Center, Bank of Louisiana, and a taste of Philly.
So after good runs by the quarterback Gendron and the running back Downey, the Wright City was forced to the air on 4th and 5. It's picked off, a pick 6 by Sheldon Sylvie, and Louisiana has the early lead. And on the kickoff, very short return and a tackle by Jace Luck at the sideline of the return man Nathan Womack. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats, as that's all we've seen is their offense except for the 2-point conversion play. They trail 8-0 here with 8:57 to go in the opening quarter. Sheldon Sylvie, how about that? A pick 6 for Sheldon from the linebacker spot. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats from their own 40-yard line. It's a pitch out this time to Downey on the far side. Ooh, through the puddle, and he goes down. Yeah. Saw, if you're watching our YouTube feed of the ball game, a huge spray as he went through there, and then down he went for no gain. Going to be 2nd and 10. For the Wildcats with the clock running down to 8:28. See if they try and switch it up. They've got 2 wide each side. 3 actually on the near side for Wright City. As the clock runs, high snap. It's again a give to Downey. He's up the middle through the puddle this time, and the ball comes out. The ball comes out, and I think Louisiana has their 2nd turnover of the ball game. A fumble by Downey. Are they going to say he was down? They're going to say he was down, and the ground caused the fumble. So it's 3rd and 4. Looked like it was coming out prior to that, but the center dries the ball in his jersey. And a big break here for the Wildcats. And now they get Louisiana to jump off, and it'll be a 1st down. So back-to-back breaks for the Wildcats, and they'll continue this drive. If he could have got the stop there, they would have had to punt. Instead, the ball now in Bulldog territory at the 49-yard line. Eight 8-0 Louisiana here in the 1st quarter. Wildcats to the line, 1st and 10 on the Bulldog side of the 50. 4 receivers again for the Wildcats. They put a man in motion, little shuffle pass to him, and coming near side, he's trying to find the edge, stiff arms a man, and he's brought down. Jeremiah Davis on the reception. Two-yard gain. And Wright City, not much. Did a lot of work there for 2 yards, as Louisiana never let Davis have the corner. Deep in the shotgun again. And the give is for Downey, and he is wrapped up immediately. He's going to lose yardage back on his own side of the 50. That'll be 3rd and 12. For the Wildcats, after that loss, good gang tackle, good pursuit by the Bulldogs. As Downey, as soon as he got that ball, he was in trouble. They gave him forward progress to his own 49, almost 50-yard line, so it'll be 3rd and 11. for the Wildcats. And they'll spread it out. Have to go to the air, and now they've got a false start. So instead of 3rd and 11, it's going to be 3rd and 16. So that'll move them back on their own side of the 45 to about the 44-yard line. It's almost a 6-yard penalty. As we're down to 6 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. And Wright City has been the only offense we've seen, except for that 2-point conversion play that Louisiana converted on the Quincy Hunt run. Put a man in motion to the far side. And they snap it. Going down the far sideline with it, and way too far. Closest man there was Mason Washington. Intended target, I believe, was Hayden Beck, and it'll be a punt for the Wildcats here with 5:31 to play in the opening quarter. 8-0 Bulldogs. As they'll put Hutt back to return, and he's dangerous back there. He's returned 2 kicks for touchdowns so far this season. He'd love to make it 3 here. So the punt team finally comes on for the Wildcats, who trail Louisiana 8-0. Louisiana guarding against the fake. They line up 3 men against the receivers on the near side. High snap. Kick goes to the far side. And Hutt will let it go. And it'll be down by Nathan Womack inside the 10-yard line of the Bulldogs. That's where they'll have it 1st and 10 when we come back on Eagle 102.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service. But did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
Here's one question that has no wrong answer. Are you going to choose the new Shell and Fuel Rewards card to be used at Shell stations, or the Shell and Fuel Rewards MasterCard that can be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted? With both, you save 10 cents per gallon, up to 20 gallons every time you fill up. And you also earn 10% rebates on your first $1,200 in non-fuel purchases per year at Shell stations. See? You can't go wrong with either. Visit www.shell.us/getrewards and apply today. At participating Shell stations only. Terms and conditions apply.
The area's best coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice, and All Parts.
Very short gain on 1st down. Actually, a loss of a yard according to the scoreboard. 2nd and 11 as Wyatt Harrison took the ball on the run and was tackled around the neck immediately by Wright City. 4:42 to go here in the opening quarter. Harrison in the shotgun. That's Ethan. He comes to the near side. He's going to try and run, and he's brought down. Again, Bulldogs just not finding much offense here in their first 2 plays. And they're trying to work in and out a lot of guys with dry hands. Be 3rd and 11. No gain on the play. So Louisiana needing a spark here. They lead 8-0, but they're pinned deep in their own territory, still inside their own 10-yard line. They actually now say you got a yard back, so it's 3rd and 10. They'll put Hutt in motion on 3rd down and long. To the far side, he gets a little bit of space. Not enough for the 1st down. It looks like a 3-and-out for the Bulldogs. They did get out of the shadow of their own end zone. And the punt team will come on. They gave him about 6, 7 yards on the play, but not enough for the 1st, and a 3-and-out for Louisiana with 3:20 to go here in the opening quarter. As Caps on to punt from his own goal line. He gets it off. High end-over-end kick. And this one will bounce and take a Louisiana roll to midfield, where it'll be downed, and the Wildcats will take over. It was down by the Bulldogs at midfield. So good defensive series for the Wildcats. Kenny McCormick downed it there at the 50. 2:58 to go here in the opening quarter. Week 8 action from Wright City. The rain finally stopped, but the field held a lot of it. The difference in this ball game, a 65-yard pick six by Sheldon Sylvie. And a little bit of room up the middle for the quarterback, Gendron, and he takes about 8 yards down to the 42-yard line. So Louisiana have to stiffen up again here defensively with 2.5 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. It's pretty much been the offense so far, either Gendron or Downey running. 2 pass attempts, 1 incompletion, and an interception, and they have enough for the first down on the run by Gendron to his right. Gain of about 5 and a first. Just 1 win on the season so far for Wright City. Louisiana trying to get back on the winning side, and even their record at 4-4. It looks miserable out there here in the opening quarter. Temperature dropped. It's chilly. It's wet. And the ball's slick. Minute 55 to go here in quarter number 1. Gendron in the shotgun. Empty backfield. And now a flag comes out and a false start against the Wildcats. So instead of 1st and 10, 1st and 15. They're lined up offsides. That'll move it back across the 45-yard line to about the 40-yard line to about the 41, 42-yard line. Clock starts again with 1:20 to play. That helps out. 1st and 15 is a lot more daunting than 1st and 10. And they spread it out again. 5 receivers, 3 to the near side, 4 to the near side. No, 3. High snap, empty backfield. Gendron going to run again. Slips a little bit, and he's brought down for a loss. Across the 45 to about the 46-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 20. Loss of 5 on the play for the Wright City quarterback. Down to 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter of this Week 8 contest. Saw some folks doing some slide drills on the softball diamond, which is behind the football field on the home side. I'm sure their mothers will be very happy. Back to throw here on 3rd and 20. And there's a collision. No interference called on the wide receiver as he took out Jace Luck on the play with 6.8 seconds to go. It'll bring up 3rd and 20. Beck has some speed, but that ball was well overthrown. So they'll probably go back to the air here on 3rd and 20. Wright City. Back to throw is Gendron. Rolls out to the right, puts it in the air, and that is caught on the far sideline. Breaking through is Beck, and he's brought down, and I think he has enough for the first down. It's going to be a gain of 22 on the play and a fresh set as the first quarter clock expires. 8-0 Louisiana, but Wright City moving the ball with a fresh set of downs when we come back on KJFM.
Farmers, the crew at Mike's Tire and Service Center is here to serve you. They know the hours you put in, which makes it difficult to get that equipment in for service. Therefore, they offer on-the-farm tire repair. Hi folks, my name is Cody Kirkendall, Mike's Tire and Service Center, located on Business Highway 61 in Bowling Green.
The Missouri Mudders are bringing Rocktoberfest to Pikes Off-Road. It's a jam-packed weekend of camping, music, off-roading, and contests with over $5,000 worth of prizes. A 50-50 raffle is being held for Dogs for the Brave, and Yo Outdoors will be giving away 3 guns. Weekend passes are $40 per person with kids 10 and under free. This event is a cash-only event with the first 500 paid admissions receiving a free t-shirt. For more information, follow Pikes Off-Road on Facebook. Rocktoberfest, sponsored by the Missouri Mudders, this weekend at Pikes Off-Road.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
One quarter in the books here from Wright City High School as Louisiana comes back on the field with an 8-0 lead. Their offense, the Bulldog offense, has only been on the field for 4 plays. A 2-point conversion was their first offensive play, which they did successfully convert. Quincy Hunt into the end zone after the Sheldon Sylvie pick 6. And then a 3-and-out. So the Bulldogs just haven't had many opportunities as Wright City is. Now they're going to change things up with Jeremiah Davis lining up in the Wildcat, and he fumbles the snap. Did he get back on it? No. Louisiana has the ball. That's McCormick, I believe, with the recovery. And the Bulldogs get the turnover for the second time. Both of the Wright City drives looked like they were going to be extended, successful, and Louisiana has gotten a turnover both times in this one. So the Bulldogs get it back on the first play of the second quarter, and now the offense can go to work. 11:54 to go here in the second quarter. Harrison shifts Wyatt, and they'll go to a pass here, short pass, and it's Washington, and he's got one man to beat. Mason Washington is gone. Touchdown Bulldogs, 11:43 to go here in the second quarter. They ticked one more second off the clock, but that is a long one. That's about a 70-yarder for the Louisiana Bulldogs with 11:42 to go. Bulldogs look like they're going to go for the 2-point conversion again. And why not? 14-0 is the Louisiana lead. As Washington into the end zone for the first time tonight. Ethan Harrison fakes the pitch out and runs into the middle of that Wildcat defense and is stopped on the 2-point attempt. 14-0 Bulldogs lead, 11:42 to go in the second quarter. This is Week 8 football on Eagle 102.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Before or after the games this season, let's go to Airco. They're always glad to see you at Airco Travel Plaza in Bowling Green and Airco Convenience Store in Louisiana. Stop in, fill up your vehicle, and fill yourself up with deli sandwiches, snacks, soda, Chester's Fried Chicken, and more. Good luck to the area teams this year from all your friends at Airco. Open 24 hours a day in Bowling Green on Business 61 South and from Airco Convenience Store, Junction 79 and 54 in Louisiana. Let's go, Airco.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Cellular and Satellite Center, and Abel's Quick Shops.
11:42 to play here in the opening quarter. 14-0. Bulldogs leading. Mason Washington with a long touchdown reception. Lots of yards after the catch. It was about a 4-yard pass, and Mason's legs did the rest. Up the near sideline for Louisiana's second score of the game. First offensive touchdown tonight. Sylvie with the other on a pick six. So Louisiana here in the second quarter early has control of this ball game. Looks like Bowling Green's in a battle at South Callaway. We'll get you an update on that one as it becomes available. 14-0. Louisiana leads here in week 8. And they'll find the kickoff ball from the Louisiana sideline. And knock it to the Wright City Wildcats. And they go onside with this one. Did it go 10 yards? It touched the Wright City player, and I think it's going to be Louisiana ball. It was touched by Wright City. I believe it touched a Wildcat, so it should be Bulldog ball. And they're going to say it did not touch Wright City, even though it did, and give the Wildcats the ball, I believe. So a break for Wright City again. So the Wildcats get the ball. The 50-yard line started as red or orange, and it's gone now. You can't see it, but that's where the ball sits on the 50. First and 10 Wildcats. Couple of pump fakes. Genrod in the near side, and he'll throw it away as he was out of the pocket, and good pursuit there by Caps. And now a flag comes in after the play. Very late flag. I believe it was on Joey Gendron, and I think he was talking a little bit to the officials. We'll see what the call is. No signal. Intentional grounding they're going to call. So that will move them back to the 41-yard line. So a 9-yard penalty. Make it first and 19. So intentional grounding the call. And Wright City has their work cut out for them. Handoff. And they get the yardage back. And a gain of about 11 on the play. Takes it on the Louisiana side of the 50. Nice little run that time by Denzel Downey. Well, they lost it down on that, so it's 3rd and 9. For the Wildcats. Clock running, minute gone here in the second quarter. Another long 3rd down play for the Wildcats. Lots of receivers out there, 2 to each side. Now they put a man in motion to the far side. And the quarterback tries to run it. He gets, actually, it was a direct snap. And standing up there, running back. And they'll be short of the first down, putting the ball at the 45-yard line of the Bulldogs. And it'll be 4th down and 5. Shepard finally wrapped him up. And timeout taken by the Wildcats with 10:15 to go here in the second quarter, although the clock is still running. Down to 10:12 to go in the second quarter. 14-0 Louisiana leads, and a big 4th and 5 coming up when we come back on Eagle 102.
Hello, this is Brittany Hinkey with Community State Bank of Missouri. Now is the perfect time to start saving for retirement. Community State Bank offers competitive rates on traditional and Roth IRAs. Unlike most investments, some contributions may be tax deductible and will grow either tax deferred or tax free. Come in and see one of our IRA representatives in Troy or Bowling Green to maximize your savings opportunities today. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio, brought to you by Young Enterprises, Family Drug, and Brown Smokehouse Meats.
After the timeout, a 4th and 5 for the Wildcats. Louisiana leading this ball game 14-0 in the second quarter. 10-12 to go. Try and get you some scores from around the area as we march through this second quarter of Week 8 football. Looks like the offense on the field for the Wildcats, and they're going to go for it here on 4th and 5. Deep shotgun. Right receiver to each side. Little trouble with the snap, but they get it completed to the far side to number 23, Jeremiah Davis, and that'll be enough for the first down. So a good conversion on 4th and 5. As Wright City's drive continues. This is about the point in the field, though, that they've been turning the ball over. The Bulldogs want to continue to be ball hawks. They've got a pick six and a fumble recovery, which led to a touchdown to start the second quarter. 10 minutes to go, under 10 minutes, 9:50 left in the second quarter. Wildcats from the big puddle, hand it off. Through the middle, Downey takes it up the gut across the Bulldog 30 to about the 26-yard line. And it'll be 2nd and 2, gain of 8 on the play. 2nd and 2 for the Wildcats. Bulldogs would love another turnover here. Give to Downey again, gets past the first wave, and finally wrapped up on the far side and brought down. Looks like it's going to be a gain of 4, maybe 5. I'll give him 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. Actually, they needed 2, so it's a first down. So fresh set down inside the 25-yard line. For the Wildcats, 8:30 to go here in the second quarter. Louisiana thinking pass defensively, and the snap goes through the hands of the quarterback into the puddle. He couldn't fall on it. Still loose, and does Louisiana have it again? They do. Bulldogs recover. Another turnover, just a bad snap, probably wet ball through the hands, and the quarterback, Gendron, slid through that puddle, couldn't get it under control. And coming up with the loose ball that time was Jace Luck for Louisiana. And a huge break again here in the second quarter as the Bulldogs have it back. 8:19 the time of the turnover. And Louisiana will try to add to their 14-0 lead. Look for something similar to that pass that got them their second touchdown. They're bringing a towel from the near sideline. Try and wipe off that ball, or their hands a little bit. He threw it right into the dirt. Washington picks it up, tucks it into his belt, and goes to the far side. His wide receiver position. 4 receivers out there for the Bulldogs on 1st and 10. It's a give this time to Wyatt Harrison. Makes the cut to the near side and brought down just shy of the 45-yard line. That'll be a gain of about 3. Make it 2nd and 7. Jeremiah Davis on the stop for the Wildcats. Officially, they give him 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Nearly 3 yards. Clock running down to 7:45 to go here in the second quarter. Kind of got away from that puddle. That's near the far hash. And there's one on either side of the 50. On the option. Here's Hutt, and nothing there. He's brought back for a loss. I believe he was stopped short of the original line of scrimmage, so it's going to be 3rd and 11. Loss of 4 on the play. So Louisiana has their work cut out for them on this, their 3rd drive offensively. They haven't run many plays. I think that was the 7th offensive play they've run in this ball game. They put Harrison out wide, throw it up to the near side, and it's incomplete, and that'll bring up 4th down. Wyatt Harrison was the intended target there on the coverage. Was number 22, Demetrius Lenore. And the punt team will come on. And on 4th and 11. Caps on to do the punting. With 7:11 to go here in the second quarter. Caps, good snap. Gets the kick away. Bounces at the sideline at the 31-yard line. That's where Wright City will take over. Pretty much their worst starting field position of the ball game. Louisiana's given them good field position each time out with squib kicks or onside attempts. Ethan Harrison trying to stay warm on the near sideline. Playing catch with Alex DeZeroa. 7:05 to go in the second quarter. Bulldog defense would love another turnover on the Wright City side of the 50. Good cutback. And Downey is brought down after a gain of about 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7. .6:45 to play here in the quarter. Second quarter, first half of action. Winding down here from Wright City High School. On 2nd and 7. Another handoff to Downey toward the far side. Extending the field, and he's run out of bounds. He'll have enough for the first down, gain of about 11 on the play. And enough for the first out to the 45-yard line. So he's short of the 45 to the 44 of the Wildcats. Clock stopped as he ran out of bounds at his own sideline. 14-0 Louisiana leads. 6:18 to go in quarter number 2. Bulldogs would love another stop here. Would be ecstatic with another turnover. Wright City has fumbled twice and been intercepted once for a pick 6. Downey slipped as he got the ball. It's brought down for no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. As we're down to 5:50 to go. That middle of the field is nasty. I'd do whatever I could to stay away from that if I'm running the ball. Wright City seems to be wanting to go right through it. Downey gets the give again. Going toward that far sideline, and he's brought down for a loss. He'll lose one, maybe two. Say it's 3rd and 11. As Downey just couldn't get the edge there. And the Bulldogs stayed in good pursuit. Said he went out of bounds with 5:21 to play, so the clock is stopped. 3rd and 11 for the Wildcats. They trail Louisiana by 2 touchdowns. Quarterback keeps it. Gets away from the first man. It's complete to Beck on the near side. He's brought down short of the first down marker. But a nice grab by Hayden Beck. Louisiana did a good job staying with him after the catch. He takes it out to the 50-yard line. It's going to be 4th and about 4. So a gain of 9 on the play. And Louisiana thinking it's going to be a punt. They've got Hutt back to receive. Hayden Beck deep behind the line. But they've also got Joey Gendron back there. So we'll see if it's a fake or a true punt. And it will be a punt. Puts a boot into it. Good kick. Caught, fair caught by Quincy Hutt. With 4:18 to go, Bulldogs will have the ball after a quick break on KJFM.
Before and after the game, Night Owl's Cafe has your fix for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert. Night Owl's is the perfect spot for down-home cooking, offering a full menu of tasty items sure to fit your taste buds. From breakfast sandwiches and waffles to pizza, burgers, and wraps, Night Owl's has it all. Check out the Night Owl's Facebook page for daily specials and updates on their freshly baked pastries. Night Owl's Cafe, 115 Main Street in Silex.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102, is brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicky Cadwalder Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
Short run for Quincy Hutt on first down as Louisiana has it deep in their own territory, just shy of the 15-yard line on 2nd and 8. Now everyone stands up, checks their wristbands, clock running to 3:35. They switch up where Wyatt Harrison lines up, and Ethan back to throw. Connects with Harrison, spins, makes a move upfield, still on his feet, has first down yardage, it appears, across the 20 to about the 22. Actually going to be just shy of the first, it looks like, on that far sideline. Three minutes left, 3rd and 2 for the Bulldogs. They only gave him the 20. So the Bulldogs need a conversion here. On 3rd and 2. Play not coming in from the sideline very quickly, and I think they're going to take a timeout as the play clock winds down. And at the last second, they do take the timeout. 2:23 to go here in the second quarter. Bulldogs lead 14-0 on KJFM.
B&J Septic is a professional, family-owned and operated business with knowledgeable experience to fit your sewer and septic need. B&J Septic specializes in services such as sewer augering, septic tank repair and installation, septic tank pumping, and more. In addition to their hands-on work, B&J Septic offers portable restroom rentals for your next gathering or event. Visit B&J Septic on Facebook or give them a call to get those stinky jobs done correctly. B&J Septic, 55 Mary Jo Road, Silex.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes to the Philadelphian favorite water ice, a taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A taste of Philly. Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on the Eagle 102. Brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Mercantile Bank, and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
14-0 Louisiana leads here at Wright City. It looks like Bowling Green has broken that 14 all-time. Now lead South Callaway 26-14. That with about 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Little pitch out here on third down. Quincy Hunt run out of bounds, then a hit. No flag, but enough for a first. And Louisiana converts the 3rd and 2. Two minutes to go here in the first half. Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining. See if Louisiana can get another one across that goal line here and extend this lead to 21. Those uniforms are filthy out there here in a very soggy week 8. Handoff to Wyatt Harrison. He gets into the secondary line, pushing him from behind, and he's all the way out to the 40-yard line, a first down on a gain of 12 for Harrison. Down to a minute 22 to go. The 3 officials taking their time setting the ball. They stop the clock to move the chains finally. Bulldogs have it 1st and 10. They wind the clock down to a minute 17. Bulldogs have about 60 yards to go. And nothing there as Hutt is grabbed by the ankle by number 22, Lenore. And a timeout taken by Louisiana after a loss on that play. Minute 3 to go here in the first half. Bulldogs with the ball and a 14-0 lead on KJFM.
Never pay more than you need to. Shocking everyday low prices at County Market in Vandalia. Friendly, helpful service along with table fresh produce, top quality meat department, and Chester's Chicken in the deli. County Market, always available to lend a helping hand. Highway 54 West in Vandalia.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
The best coverage of high school sports is on KJFM. Brought to you by Community State Bank of Missouri, County Market in Louisiana, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
A flag came out during the timeout, but then the referee came over and talked to Coach Pitzer and then waved the flag. So I believe there's no penalty on the play. I'm not sure which sideline they're going to signal the penalty to. They looked at us. They're writing something in the book. So someone, no, they are moving it back. So they did not pick up the flag. The ball all the way back to the 24-yard line. So instead of 1st and 10, this is 1st and forever. 1st and 25. So very interesting A personal foul during a timeout. Harrison to the far side, connects with Washington, and he's into the puddle. All the way out to the 40-yard line with 1:02 to go. That's a gain of about 16. It'll be 2nd and 9. Back to throw again is Harrison, and that one just slipped off the side of his hand. Intended target was Mason Washington. Not a bad result, though. Incompletion, and the clock stops with 44.9 seconds to go. They still have 60 yards to cover to get in the end zone. It'll be 3rd and 9. Ball at the 45. Excuse me, the 40-yard line. 3rd and 9 for Louisiana. Cleanest guy on the field is the quarterback, Ethan Harrison. He's not run the ball yet, but he will. Oh, didn't take the option. It's caught at the near sideline and out of bounds. Will Shepard on the reception. Right at the marker, and it is a first down. They knew where they needed to go and got it right there and stopped the clock. Looked like Ethan was going to take the option. Instead, dumped it off to Shepard and got 9 yards, and that one's almost intercepted on the far sideline by number 23, Jeremiah Davis. With 33.4 seconds to go, it's 2nd and 10. Does Louisiana have a scoring play in them? They need to cover 50 yards exactly here in the final 33.4 seconds. They've had 2 long touchdowns, one a pick six, one a reception by Mason Washington. 3 receivers to the far side. Ethan dumps it off. There's Washington. Gets around the first man, then slips down. He had a lot of green in front of him. And it turns into a 2-yard gain and a timeout taken by Louisiana with 21.8 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Bulldogs lead 14-0 here at Wright City on KJFM.
Beinhoff Funeral Homes has a long history of caring, compassionate service for not just the families they serve, but the communities they call home. The Beinhoff name has been a staple around the area since 1943 and continue to look for ways to provide that extra attention to families during their most difficult times. Beinhoff Funeral Homes has 4 locations: Center, Perry, Ladonia, and Vandalia. For more information, visit their website at beinhofffuneralhome.com.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock, agent, and Perkins Electrical Services.
No flag during this timeout for Louisiana as they've got it on a 3rd and 8 from the Wright City 48, 21.8 seconds to go here in the first half. Eagle 102 halftime report is coming up. Ethan Harrison in the shotgun. Comes to the near side. Gets a little block, takes the option, and is tackled out of bounds. And there's the flag. That'll add 15 yards to the penalty. Another 2 seconds ran off the clock after the whistle, down to 12.4. So late hit by Wright City. They drug down the Bulldog quarterback out of bounds. They haven't marked it off yet. Still haven't marked it off. And now the referee talking to the coaching staff on the far side, head coach Tyler Rickard. They're going to add some time. Now they'll finally march off the 15 yards. And the Bulldogs will have it at about exactly the 30-yard line. So 16 seconds. They add almost 4 full seconds to the clock. Mark off the penalty, and now the Bulldogs need to go 30 yards in 16 seconds. Harrison to the far side, through the hands of Mason Washington. Incomplete, stops the clock with 12.1 seconds to go, and it's 2nd and 10. Can Louisiana punch it in? Very wet, nasty night. Actually hasn't kept the Bulldogs from throwing the ball. They bring the towels out every play and wipe off the ball. Trying to get the best grip possible. Only one has really slipped off the hand of Ethan Harrison. That was on this drive. Fakes the handoff, puts it to the far side. 50-50 ball, and I believe that's intercepted. Intercepted at about the 2-yard line. Hayden Beck pulls it down. The intended target was Mason Washington, and first turnover of the ball game for the Bulldogs comes with 4.4 seconds to go. I think they'll have to run a play here. Can't kneel down unless it's right at the line of scrimmage. Kneel down and you're in your own end zone. So they're going to have to run a play with 4.4 to go. Wright City has it. Bulldogs will have the ball to start the second half. And a timeout taken by the Wildcats with 4.4 seconds to go. 14-0 Louisiana leads here near the end of the second quarter on KJFM.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies. There's one right here. Health Mart pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because, just like you, they support their community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and hometown proud.
Louisiana is a Health Mart town. Family Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. The right people, the right price, right downtown. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Follow area high school sports throughout the season with Eagle 102. Brought to you by Mike's Tire and Service Center, Bank of Louisiana, and a taste of Philly.
After being tied 14-all, Bowling Green has extended their lead to 20 points on South Callaway, 34-14 near the end of the first half there. We're also near the end of the first half, 4.4 seconds to go. Wright City with the ball after an interception, but they're deep in their own side of the field, and they'll get the get away from the safety, and that was Denzel Downey on the last run of the first half. Bulldogs will take a 2-touchdown lead to halftime, leading Wright City 14-0. A defensive score and one offensive score for Louisiana in the first half. Take a break, come back with the Eagle 102 halftime report after this.
The Eagle 102 halftime report is coming up, brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Bank of Louisiana ensures their customers are always in the know when it comes to their banking. Bank of Louisiana's top-of-the-line mobile banking service allows you to check account balances, review your account history, transfer funds. Plus, you can pay your bills all on one app. Call Bank of Louisiana for more information or visit bola.cc.
This is Tracy Brookshire with Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice. Did you know our agency currently offers over 30 programs and services to our communities? The Women, Infant, and Children's Program, infant through adult immunizations, car seat safety courses, diabetes counseling, and of course our amazing home health and hospice programs, just to name a few. Learn more by visiting our website at pikecountyhealth.org and see what services you and your family could benefit from.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 halftime report on Kjfm, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
2 corners in the books here at Wright City High School and the Louisiana Bulldogs. Thanks to touchdowns on a pick 6 by Sheldon Sylvie in the first quarter and a touchdown reception by Mason Washington in the second quarter. Lead this ball game by a score of 14-0. Louisiana was driving with the ball there at the end of the half, but through kind of a Hail Mary, they had 20 seconds to make it 30 yards, got intercepted at the goal line with 4.4 seconds to go. Wright City was able to run it out and run those last 4.4 off the clock to stay in a 2-touchdown game through 2 quarters. But have to be happy with that. As sloppy as this field is, Louisiana has gotten 3 takeaways in the first half of this ball game. Only 1 giveaway, and that was in the junk time there, the Hail Mary at the end. So you're winning the turnover battle, and that usually leads to victories. And that's what Louisiana has right now, a 14-0 lead, trying to even their record at 4-4 on the season. The Bowling Green Bobcats, their game with South Callaway was pretty close for most of the first half, but now they've broken the 14-all tie and lead the South Callaway Bulldogs at South Callaway 34-14. as that game has moved to halftime as well. We'll take a break, come back, and find some more scores from around the area as we continue here Week 8 coverage on KJFM.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
Is it time to renew, redo, or rebuild? I'm Christine Rutherford, and we have loans designed specifically for repairs and renovations, along with home equity lines of credit. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender, MLO number 421603, NMLS number 407724.
The area's best coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice, and All Parts.
14-0 Louisiana leads here at Wright City. It's Monroe City leading their ball game 34-8 near the end of the half. Actually, Monroe City lost a softball semifinal today, so the Lady Panthers out. They lost to Clark County 6-2, so the Clark County Indians into the championship game there. Halftime, Palmyra in football leads South Shelby 21-8, 8-man score. North Shelby leading Oric 30-6 late in the second quarter there. And, of course, the score we just mentioned, Bowling Green leading South Callaway 34-14 at halftime. We'll look at some other scores. Hannibal leading Marshall late in the first half 28-0. And last update I saw on Mark Twain is a lead on North Callaway 8-0. I'm not sure when that was. Landon Moss had a touchdown there. So we'll try and get you some updates and some more scores from around the area as we continue on here, as Louisiana leads 14-0 here at halftime, and they're doing the homecoming festivities across the way in front of the home bleachers here at Wright City. A lot of changes this season for Wright City because of COVID. They also did senior night before the ball game. And you have to move around that schedule when COVID hits. That must have been one of their two home games, or one home game, and they had one road game washed out by COVID. And I'm sure that was the homecoming game, the second one. Bowling Green homecoming was the first one that was canceled due to the COVID protocol here at Wright City High School. We'll take a break, come back with some more scores, and talk about this first half as Louisiana has the shutout going through two quarters here at Wright City. 14-0 our score on KJFM.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Kuda's Auto Repair in Farber is a full-service repair shop, offering oil changes to engine replacements and everything in between. All repairs are backed by a nationwide 24-month, 24,000-mile warranty. Kuda's Auto Repair features Motorcraft batteries, a full line of tires and lift kits. Kuda's Auto Repair also has 24/7 towing and recovery services for all light-duty vehicles. Located at 518 South Main in Farber, Kuda's Auto Repair. Call 573-249-KUDA. That's 573-249-5832 for Kuda's Auto Repair.
Hey, this is Ryan with Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green, and we've got the lot looking good and ready to go. We've got something for everybody's budget. We have a constant rotation of new inventory, including cars, trucks, and SUVs. So if you're out and you're looking for a new car, come by and see me. The Mid-America Auto and Towing, just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green, is a one-stop shop. Like us on Facebook or check out our website, midamericaautoandtowing.com.
See Central Elevator in Salix for farm supplies, fertilizer, feeds, seeds, and much more. Central Elevator offers custom applications as well. Central Elevator is your local Purina dealer, offering a fall line of Purina dog food, horse feed, supplements, and more. Stop in soon, and the friendly folks at Central Elevator will help you with all your farming operations. Best wishes to our area teams in this year's postseason run from Central Elevator, 2244 Highway E in Silex.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Cellular and Satellite Center, and Abel's Quick Shops.
A couple of district softball championships that were postponed today. Ellsbury at Valley Park. Ellsbury the 2 seed in that district, Valley Park the 1 seed. That game got pushed back till 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. And Silex hosting Van Far in the Class 1 District 8 championship. That one was supposed to be on Eagle 102 this afternoon, but postponed till tomorrow at 1 p.m. So a couple of games canceled or postponed for district championships, and some of those districts, like that Palmyra district, just played the semifinals today through the rain. So it's definitely wreaked some havoc on the schedules this very wet week. But we got two nights of softball in here on KJFM, and I think we're very lucky to have had that, as it's been a pretty fun week of high school sports here on KJFM. Louisiana leading at 14-0 through 2 quarters. Look at the touchdowns for the Bulldogs during a pretty nice 3-minute drive for Wright City. And they were moving up the field, got it into Bulldog territory, and were moving. But then it was Sheldon Sylvie, 63-yard pick 6 down the near sideline. Quincy Hunt adds the 2-point conversion, and Louisiana, just 3 minutes into the ballgame, has a 8-0 lead. Stayed that way. Another extended drive for Wright City. Louisiana finally got it back, but were pinned inside their own 10 after a punt. And had a 3-and-out, kicked it back to the 50-yard line. Wright City was driving again through the end of the first quarter, actually right to the end of the first quarter when they fumbled, and it was picked up by the Bulldogs. And on the first play of the second quarter, Mason Washington ran it on a short pass, 70 yards down the near side, adding the the 2-point conversion was no good on that one. and Louisiana had their 14-0 lead. And then it was just kind of back and forth throughout the second quarter. Another fumble by Wright City in the middle of the field in that big puddle, but the Bulldogs couldn't convert. They get it back one more time, and we're marching up the field. Had a 15-yard penalty during a timeout for unsportsmanlike, but we're able to overcome that, get down to the 30-yard line of the Wildcats in the waning seconds of the second quarter. But a Hail Mary attempt near the goal line was intercepted by Hayden Beck. First turnover of the ball game for the Bulldogs, and that ended the first half of action after one run to avoid a safety to end the second quarter. So it's 14-0 Bulldogs. Really, their defense has kind of been bend but not break, been opportunistic, get the 3 takeaways, and it's been a nice night, nice first half of action for the Bulldogs. So far, offense has been so-so, but they've risen to the occasion when they needed to, and have got this 2-touchdown lead at Wright City as they try to even their record at 4 wins and 4 losses and send Wright City to their 6th defeat in 7 games. So we'll take a break, come back with more of the halftime report here from Wright City High School after this on Kjfm.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
I'm Tylee Mills, the CEO of Pike County Memorial Hospital. You've heard it from your friends, family, and even neighbors. They choose Pike County Memorial Hospital. Quality care from quality people. Pike County Memorial Hospital.
PJ Salon is offering facial aesthetic services this Saturday, October 16th, beginning at 9 a.m. Services available include Botox for those frown lines, crow's feet, and smoker lines, microneedling, vitamin B12 injections, and facial peels. Consultations are free. For more information, stop by this Saturday, October 16th at PJ Salon in the Raintree Mall in Louisiana.
Bundle at Pike County Mutual Insurance and save. Ask about the great rates on your personal vehicle, farm trucks, big or small, or even your motorcycle and side-by-sides. Stop by and see myself, Corey Buchanan, Buddy Bibb, or Kathy Gam at your hometown insurance company since 1895. Pike County Mutual Insurance on the square in Bowling Green.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio, brought to you by Young Enterprises, Family Drug, and Brown Smokehouse Meats.
There's been no further rain since this game kicked off. It ended about 15 minutes before kickoff, but the field is sloppy. It's cold outside. It's cold up here in the visitors' press box. But Louisiana has warmed things up with a 14-0 lead here at Wright City in Week 8 of high school football. Next week is the regular season finale. Hard to believe, as Louisiana will host Mark Twain for their final home game. Bowling Green will be at home as well against Cardinal Ritter. That should be an interesting matchup. Other games next week. Pittsfield at home against Williamsville. Pleasant Hill Western will be at home against Beardstown. Van Far is at Scotland County in their final game of the regular season, and Winfield with Ellsbury is hosting Lift for Life. So that's what's happening a week from tonight as things are starting to wind down for fall sports. District football will be in 2 weeks. We'll, of course, have the best coverage of area high school football right here on KJFM. About 5 minutes to go before we get back on the field and stretch things out. They'll add 3 minutes after that. So a little extended halftime here from Wright City as they have their homecoming festivities. So we'll take a break, come back with more after this on Eagle 102.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Beinhoff Funeral Homes has a long history of caring, compassionate service for not just the families they serve, but the communities they call home. The Beinhoff name has been a staple around the area since 1943 and continue to look for ways to provide that extra attention to families during their most difficult times. Beinhoff Funeral Homes has 4 locations: Center, Perry, Ladonia, and Vandalia. For more information, visit their website at BeinhoffFuneralHome.com.
The Mercantile Bank of Louisiana is introducing Merc BK Mobile. With the ability to take a picture of your check and deposit it into your Mercantile Bank account, you'll never have to worry about getting to the bank. Find more information by visiting mercbk.com. The Mercantile Bank, located on the corner of 3rd and Georgia Streets in downtown Louisiana. Member FDIC.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service, but did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102, is brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicky Cadwalder Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
Some more scores from around the state. Valley Tolton leads Cuba at halftime 20-14. California leads Hallsville 32-6. Blair Oaks leading Southern Boone 43-20. Mexico was leading, and that's over Moberly 14-7 at the half. As we check our different sources, try and get you some updates from around the region here in Week 8 of high school football. Of course, Bowling Green leading South Callaway 34-14 through 2 quarters. Harrisburg leads Scotland County 28-14. These are all halftime scores. Elias over Smith Cotton 28-0. And we'll try and get you some more scores as they become available throughout the night. Wright City back on the field. Now Louisiana back to the near sideline as Wright City's doing some high stepping coming out of the locker room. And the Bulldogs, that's about the dirtiest they've been all season in their road whites with the Louisiana red pants, especially Ryan Capps. Not much left on the front of his uniform that you can see. The back's a little cleaner. But it's been a sloppy night here. 4 turnovers. The Bulldogs lead the turnover battle 3-1, and the one interception for Wright City came in the waning seconds of the first half as the Bulldogs were sending up a prayer toward the goal line that was picked off. 14-0. Our score through 2 quarters. Louisiana leads here at Wright City, looking for win number 4 on the season on KJFM.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Here's one question that has no wrong answer. Are you going to choose the new Shell and Fuel Rewards card to be used at Shell stations, or the Shell and Fuel Rewards MasterCard that can be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted? With both, you save 10 cents per gallon, up to 20 gallons every time you fill up. And you also earn 10% rebates on your first $1,200 in non-fuel purchases per year at Shell stations. See? You can't go wrong with either. Visit www.shell.us/getrewards and apply today. At participating Shell stations only. Terms and conditions apply.
Farmers, the crew at Mike's Tire and Service Center is here to serve you. They know the hours you put in, which makes it difficult to get that equipment in for service. Therefore, they offer on-the-farm tire repair. Hi folks, my name is Cody Kirkendall, Mike's Tire and Service Center, located on Business Highway 61 in Bowling Green.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on the Eagle 102. Brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Mercantile Bank, and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
Yeah, my source had that Hallsville score wrong. They're actually leading California 32-6, not trailing. So if that surprised anyone, well, it was no surprise. It was backwards information through the Twitter sphere here in week number 8. 14-0, Louisiana leading as the teams make it back to their own sidelines. Ethan Harrison warming up, taking a few snaps in front of his own bench. And I think we're into that final 3 minutes. So kickoff of second half action is just around the corner here at Wright City. Impressed by Louisiana through 2 quarters. They've done what they need to do on both sides of the ball, taking advantage of some Wright City mistakes or misfortune. Haven't gotten down by a couple of penalties or missed penalties from the first half. Even the one penalty they got during a timeout for unsportsmanlike, they were able to overcome that and have a shot at the end zone in the waning seconds of the first half of this ball game. So it's been a pretty good, disciplined 2 quarters of football here at Wright City, which is a notoriously hard place to play. The players, the fans, they have a certain edge to them here at Wright City, and it makes for a fun environment, but a very tough environment, and add the elements on top of that, and it makes it even harder. And Louisiana's been very good through 2 quarters dealing with that adversity as they lead this ball game by 2 touchdowns heading into the third quarter. 14-0 our score. Back with the second half after this on KJFM.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy, where the #1 priority is the customer and adding new services to help simplify your life and building a strong, high-performance financial services organization. Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, your community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes to the Philadelphian favorite water ice, a taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A taste of Philly. Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
The best coverage of high school sports is on KJFM. Brought to you by Community State Bank of Missouri, County Market in Louisiana, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Onside attempt was no good. Now a reverse for Louisiana on 1st and 10. Gets it to Quincy Hutt into the secondary. Makes some moves, finds some space, gets some blocks, and he is finally brought down at the 10-yard line of the Wildcats. Adventurous run there for Quincy Hutt on a reverse, and Louisiana in business to start the second half of this ball game. First and 10, no flags on the play. And they'll say it's at the 10, so it's 1st and goal for the Bulldogs. And what a play for the Bulldogs to start this second half as they try and put the dagger in early. One receiver, that's Mason Washington to the near side. They'll try and run it up the middle, squeaking away from the first man. Then flags come out. Looks like it's in the area of holding. That may force Louisiana back. And it is a hold against the Bulldogs, so it's going to be first and goal from the 20. So they'll repeat first down. And 43 seconds are gone here in the third quarter. First and goal from the 20 for the Bulldogs after a hold on a nothing run. Hand off to Wyatt Harrison. And not much there. It's going to be second and goal. Riley Scheim on the stop for the Wildcats. Yep. Gain of about 3. And again, second and goal. Bulldogs get the play from the near side. Lots of receivers out there. 3 to the far side. Just 1 on the near side. You're on second and goal. Now they put a man in motion. That's Shepard. Fake the handoff to him. Taking the option is Ethan Harrison up the gut. And he'll get down to about the 12-yard line. It's going to be third and goal. So a nice gain as they're getting back to the original line of scrimmage, but they need to get into the end zone. .9:54 as the clock continues to run here in the third quarter. Bulldogs trying to punch it in on their opening drive. Took a holding penalty on first and goal. Now they're facing third and goal from the 12. Back to throw to the near side. That's caught and knocked out of bounds to Wyatt Harrison, and it's only a gain of 2. It's going to be fourth and goal from about the 10. So now is the time you have to go to the end zone with it. You can't throw short of the goal line now. Down to 9:36 to play. Clock stopped as he went out of bounds. Put 4 receivers out there, 2 on each side on fourth and goal. Ethan Harrison puts Shepard in motion again, fakes the handoff to him, goes to the end zone, and that is caught for a touchdown. Mason Washington went up against the receiver and took it away for a touchdown. 10-yard score makes it 20-0 with 9:19 to play here in the third quarter. Perfect time jump. And the much stronger Mason Washington takes that away. It was almost a 50-50 ball and gets the touchdown. So a 10-yard touchdown pass. Ethan Harrison to Mason Washington for the second time tonight. They'll go for 2. They put Quincy Hutt in motion. The throw across the end zone again on the near side, and that is good for the 2-point conversion. Mason Washington. What do we have? Is there a penalty on the play? An illegal shift against the Bulldogs, so they'll have to retry the attempt. So we'll see if this changes the Bulldogs' plans any with 9:19 to play. And this time it is no good. 9:19 to go. Incomplete pass for Mason Washington. And the Bulldogs will have to settle for a 20-0 lead. 9:19 to go in the third on Eagle 102.
Bank of Louisiana ensures their customers are always in the know when it comes to their banking. Bank of Louisiana's top-of-the-line mobile banking service allows you to check account balances, view your account history, transfer funds. Plus, you can pay your bills all on one app. Call Bank of Louisiana for more information or visit bola.cc.
This is Tracy Brookshire with Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice. Did you know our agency currently offers over 30 programs and services to our communities? The Women, Infant, and Children's Program, infant through adult immunizations, car seat safety courses, diabetes counseling, and of course our amazing home health and hospice programs, just to name a few. Learn more by visiting our website at pikecountyhealth.org and see what services you and your family could benefit from.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock, agent, and Perkins Electrical Services.
Mason Washington, a 10-yard touchdown reception on the pass from Ethan Harrison, makes it 20-0. The two-point conversion no good. And the Bulldogs turn their first drive of the second half into points. And now Ethan on to kick off the ball here. Back to Wright City, and again they try the onside, and this one still loose, and I think Wright City's got it at the 45-yard line. Coverage tonight brought to you all this week by McMaylor & Sons Backhoe and Excavating, Airco Convenience Centers, Night Owls Cafe, Pikes Off-Road, and B&J Septic. Also by County Market and Vandalia. So 1st and 10 for the Wildcats from their own 45. And they look for a new ball. Dry ball from the near sideline. 9:17 on the clock. Bulldogs in control, looking for win number 4. Two receivers on the far side. Here's Downey on first down, his first carry of the second half, and it's for no gain. Gang tackle there. Downey no gain, and it's 2nd and 10. Chilly night here in Wright City. At least the rain has stopped, but the uniforms are soaked. The field is squishy at best. We have seen the water fly. A couple of puddles in the middle of the field. They're looking like they want to pass here on 2nd and 10. 4 wide receivers, 2 to each side. From their own 45-yard line, Wright City. Back to throw. And then slips, gets away to the near side and across the 50 and brought down. He's got first down yardage. Broken play. And Joey Gendron rushes for 10 yards and a first down. Making something out of nothing. And he goes across the 50 into Louisiana territory in the 45-yard line. $8:10 to play here in the third quarter. Louisiana looking to preserve their shutout here, up 20-0. That was a passing play for sure. He couldn't find an option. Time ran out. He slipped, and that probably helped him get through a tackle or two. Ended up with 10 yards. Little pitch out to the far side. Gets past McCormick. Oh, got his jersey and brought him down. It's going to be a gain of only about 1 on the play. And they'll give him 2 now. So he slid forward. Make it 2nd and 8. So 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. With 7:20 to play in the third. Clock moving. So we're nearing the midway point of this third quarter already. Tight football game, but the Bulldogs have pulled ahead by 20 points. Up the middle is Downey. He's into the secondary. He's trying to find the edge, and he's brought down inside the Bulldog 20. That's the play of the night so far for Wright City, a gain of 25 and a fresh set deep into Louisiana territory. Down to the 20. On the run by Jeremiah Davis as they're working him into the running scheme. Ran out of bounds. Now they wind the clock. 1st and 10. Bulldogs need to stop. Love a turnover. Roll out, near side. They put it in the air, and that is incomplete, thrown out of bounds. Intended target that time was Dwan McRoberts, the freshman wide receiver, but that was thrown 5 yards out of bounds. So it'll be 2nd and 10. After that misfire, stops the clock with 6:34 to play in the quarter. Extended huddle. Play clock's got to be winding down. We don't have one on the field here. And they'll try and go up the gut with it on 2nd down and brought down immediately. No gain, maybe 1 yard on the run that time by Davis. Make it 3rd and 9. For Wright City. Bowling Green now up 49-14 in the 3rd quarter. Still 10 minutes left in the 3rd there. So they're really laying it on. They've scored twice in the first 3 minutes of the 2nd half at South Callaway. Throwing again here on 3rd down, and that one is complete to the near side for Nathan Womack. And it's going to be 4th down and about 6. So the pass completed, clock running, but it's 4th down. 4th and about 6 for the Wildcats, just inside the 15-yard line of the Bulldogs. You want that shutout, you need to stop this play. Bulldogs looking for a stop. They get the ball away at the last second. Go to the far side. They've got 1st down yardage. They've got the touchdown. Quarterback was almost sacked. Was able to pitch it off at the last second to McRoberts, and he runs in for the 13-yard touchdown. Makes it 20-6 with 4:48 to play. So McRoberts gets the score. And they're going to try and kick the extra point. Snap, good. Kick is up, and it is no signal. They say it's good. 20-7 our score. With 4:48 to go in the 3rd quarter, Louisiana still leads 20-7 on KJFM.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Follow area high school sports throughout the season with Eagle 102. Brought to you by Wright's Tire and Service Center, Bank of Louisiana, and a taste of Philly.
So Wright City on the board here in the 3rd quarter, 4:48 remaining. Louisiana up 20-7 now. So a 13-point lead with just under a quarter and a half remaining. Bowling Green up at South Callaway, 49-14 with a running clock in the third quarter. Gendron will kick it off after the Wright City touchdown, and looks like Louisiana has the hands guys up close, including Mason Washington. They're going to have somebody hold because they couldn't get it on the tee. And they kick it deep. Did not expect them to kick it deep. It's picked up deep in Louisiana territory to the 20, and then he's going to get through the last wave, and now it's a foot race. Finally brought down. Harrison on the return. Wyatt all the way down to the 30-yard line of the Wildcats. Great return. He picked it up near his own goal line. And Wyatt turned on the afterburners and almost broke that for a score. 4:35 to play here in the third quarter. And Louisiana back in business. All the way down to the Wright City 30. They lead 20-7 here in quarter number 3. Hand off to Wyatt. And he gets down to about the 24-yard line. They'll put it right on the 25, actually. Gain of 5, and it's 2nd and 5. Clock continues to run down to 4:15, and that's what Louisiana wants to do here, up by 13 points. Keep that clock moving. Wyatt with it again. Not much this time. Jones brought him down. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Gain at just a yard on that play. Well, that'll run it down to 3:45. As the play comes in. They'll line up 2 receivers on the far side. Shepard the lone wide out on the near side. And the keeper this time for Ethan Harrison, and just not anything there. In on the tackle that time was Lenore and number 32, Micah Boakman. And it's going to be 4th and 4. No gain on the play. So the great return, and now they have only been able to make it 6 yards in 3 plays. And face another 4th down. Bowling Green scored again. Now they lead South Callaway 56-14 in the third quarter. Big 4th down here. 4th and 4 for the Bulldogs. They put a man in motion. That's Wyatt Harrison to the far side. Little dump off pass. Nothing there. He's going to reverse. And nothing. Stopped for a 5-yard loss is Jace Luck. And a turnover on downs back to the Wildcats with 2:42 to go here in quarter number 3. So now the door is open for Wright City after a great return. Louisiana will have to tighten up. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats from their own 30. Offense onto the field for the second time here in the second half. They've scored on their only possession. 20-7 is the Bulldog lead. Louisiana looking to pressure here on 1st down as they're back to throw. Now he puts it away, and now he puts it up in the air, and it's caught across the 50, and there is a flag. I think that was an illegal forward pass. I think he was past the line of scrimmage. He was maybe a yard or 2 past the line of scrimmage, and this one's coming back. 2:31 to go here in the third quarter. As I explain the penalty. and they'll march it back. Be 1st and 15. I'll replay the down. Take it back to the 25. Those beautiful white Bulldog uniforms. Be a little stained after tonight. That mud has had almost 3 full quarters to settle in. Somehow, Ethan Harrison he must have a Tide stick on him or something. He's relatively clean. All right, 1st and 15 for the Wildcats. Fakes the handoff, rolls out to the far side, puts it up, and that is caught. Nice catch at the 35-yard line for Dwan McRoberts. 10-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 5. He took a big hit as he caught the ball. Was able to hang on. Because of the penalty, they're 5 yards short of the first. 2nd and 5 for the Wildcats, down to 2 minutes to go in the quarter. 14 minutes left to go in the game. Taking their time offensively are the Wildcats. Hand off, and he'll get the first down into the secondary and finally brought down by Wyatt Harrison at the Bulldog 45. On the run by number 24, Denzel Downey. That's one of his best runs of the night. Takes it into Bulldog territory again. Down by 13. Clock stopped now momentarily. Rolling again. Minute 45. Bulldogs would like a takeaway. Downey again on 1st and 10, and they wrap him up quickly. Gain of 1 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 9. Short gain down to a minute 15 to play in quarter number 3. They'll snap the ball with about a minute left in the quarter. 4 receivers, 2 to each side. Here on 2nd and 9, slipping as he set up to throw, and now it's going to be a sack. Loss on the play. Camps caught him from behind after the slip up. And it'll be 3rd down and about 11. Loss of 1 on the play, or 2 rather. On the sack by big number 56, Ryan Camps. 3rd down. They say 10, I say 11. Well, they'll give him forward progress for some reason. Now back to the line of scrimmage. So it is 3rd and 10. And somebody left early on the near side. That was Hayden Beck. Took off early, and it's going to be 3rd and 15. Just didn't get the timing down there. Left early. They'll move it back to midfield. Right down below us. With 6.6 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. So 3rd and 15. They'll start the clock again. I don't think they're going to run another play. He says roll the clock. They're not rolling the clock. There it goes. They get to the line of scrimmage. They're not going to run another play. We're down to 1, and that's it. 3 quarters in the books, and Louisiana is ahead by 13 points. 20-7 our score. So we head to the 4th on KJFM.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
One Multi-Sports Complex in Bowling Green is your year-round indoor facility to get your softball and baseball work in. Call Courtney at 573-324-2193 or Matthew at 573-324-8282 to schedule an appointment and to inquire about memberships. One Multi-Sports Complex just off VFW Road in Bowling Green.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
20-7, Louisiana leads as we start the fourth quarter. Bowling Green has extended their lead further on South Callaway. 62-14 is now the score. That game was tied at 14. And Bowling Green has caught fire since, and with 1:09 to go in the third quarter, they lead that game handily, 62-14. Pretty special group. We'll see Bowling Green next week on KJFM against Cardinal Ritter at home. Regular season finale. 3rd and 15 for the Wildcats from midfield. He left again early. No flag this time. Going down the far sideline, and that is incomplete. It was actually off of Washington, bounced up, and they had a chance to haul it in, which may have been a touchdown, and that'll bring up 4th and 15 from midfield. We'll see if we're still in 4-down territory. I think 4th and 10 they would have. They'll bring on the punt team now. We'll see. Well, the offense. Yeah, Beck is in the punter's position, but I'd be wary here on 4th and 15 from midfield. We'll see if he kicks it. They do snap it deep. It's kicked, shanked, and just sticks in the ground and down at the 44-yard line, or the 34-yard line of the Bulldogs. That's where they'll take over 1st and 10. 16-yard net punt. And the Bulldog offense back on the field. With 11:46 to go. Ground and pound this clock away. And flags come out. And somebody lined up or left early for Wright City, and it'll be 1st and 5. That'll march it up to the 39-yard line. And they're finally going to the 4th at South Callaway with Bowling Green up 62-14. They're trying to, the Bobcats are start the season 7-0. Now the ball comes out, looked like, possibly down below us. But Louisiana keeps. And it'll be a gain of about 3 on 1st down, make it 2nd and 1. So they give him 4. Second and 1 with 11:28 to play in the ball game. Bulldogs right where they want to be, up 13 points with the football. Oh, ball's loose. And Harrison has to jump on it. He had a bad exchange with Wyatt, did Ethan. And Louisiana keeps possession. So the last one didn't come out, but Ethan able to fall on this one. The clock continues to run, but they lose yardage on the play. And a timeout taken by the Bulldogs. So a little disjointed to start this possession. They have to take a timeout with 10:54 to go in the fourth quarter on Eagle 102.
Is it time to renew, redo, or rebuild? I'm Christine Rutherford, and we have loans designed specifically for repairs and renovations, along with home equity lines of credit. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender, MLO number 421603, NMLS number 407724.
The area's best coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice, and All Parts.
Bulldogs facing a 3rd and 2 after that fumble was fallen on by Harrison. So still, you had a little bad luck, but still just 3rd and 2 after that false start or encroachment penalty on the defense. 10:54 to play in the ball game. They take it up the gut this time, get the first down yardage out to midfield and beyond, down to the 49, though they'll just give them the 50. But it's a conversion and a fresh set for Louisiana. They'll put it right down where the 50-yard line used to be. Clock running to 10:45 to play. That's exactly what Louisiana wants, that clock to be running here in the 4th quarter, up by 13. I'd love another touchdown, but as long as they can kill 3, 4, even 5 more minutes, they'd be very happy. Running again on the direct snap, or the quarterback keeper. Flag comes in, and now the ball comes out. They're saying they have it. The whistle was blown. Forward progress was stopped before that ball came out, as Lamore came away with it. Now they're saying it is a turnover. So it's a takeaway for Wright City. I don't know how they can say that's a turnover. Progress was stopped, whistles were blown, and then he came away with it. But they give it to Wright City here with 10:17 to go, and the Wildcats have life. Plenty of time for 2 touchdowns. We'll see what they do coming out here. I'd look for the quick strike from the Wildcats. They're looking to throw. A little flip pass on first down and brought down for a very short gain. Gain of 2, maybe 3. On first down, it'll be 2nd and 7. That was kind of a 7-yard shot put from the quarterback deep in the pocket. So grip still an issue, it looks like. My hands are frozen and I'm dry up here. 9:40 to play. And it's 2nd and 7 for Wright City after the turnover and the first down completion. Back to throw again over to the far side, and that one's incomplete on the far sideline. He caught the ball, but he was out of bounds. That brings up 3rd down and 7. Not a bad idea, just poor execution on that pass. He caught it 2 yards out of bounds. Stops the clock, however, with 9:25 to go. Bulldogs have led from the 3-minute mark of the first quarter. Had the shutout going here into the second half. High snap, roll out to the far side for Gendron. That is incomplete, almost intercepted on the far side by Will Shepard. That'll bring up 4th down. And 7 here from the Wildcats' own side of the 50-yard line. Jim Ross is watching. He brought up a good point. Where's the 5th official? They're a man short. I think they had one at the beginning of the game, so I wonder if he had to leave due to an injury. And now a timeout taken by the Wildcats, facing a 4th and 7, down by 13 to the Louisiana Bulldogs. 20-7 our score, 9:18 to go in the 4th on Eagle 102.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies. There's one right here. Health Mart pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because, just like you, they support their community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and hometown proud.
Louisiana is a Health Mart town. Family Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. The right people, the right price, right downtown. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Cellular and Satellite Center, and Abel's Quick Shops.
20-7, Louisiana leads, 9:18 to go here in the 4th quarter. Wright City facing a 4th and 7 from their own side of the 50, the 47-yard line. Big spot in this ball game. Because of the clock and the deficit, they're in 4-down territory. They punted from the same spot a few minutes ago. Here we go. 4th and 7. Bulldogs bring token pressure, not clog the middle. And it is a sack for a loss. And Louisiana gets the turnover on downs. Big stop for the Bulldogs by a host of defensive players. Gendron tried the middle, and it just wasn't there. And Louisiana has the ball back with just over 9 minutes to play on their Wright City side of the 50-yard line. 1st and 10, Louisiana. They marked him for no gain, no loss on that play. Under 10 to play. And the Bulldogs have to be in clock mode now. Harrison hands off across the 45. That's Wyatt on the carry. Goes off tackle for a gain of 2. Be 2nd and 8. That Bowling Green game still 62-14. They're down to 3.5 minutes to play in that one, as the turbo clock in effect again. That game again was tied at 14. I believe if it wasn't in the second quarter, it was close to the end of the first, and Bowling Green just laid waste to the South Callaway Bulldogs in the second quarter of that ball game and have continued into the second half. Nothing there on 2nd down, and it'll be 3rd and 8. Actually, they're going to say he lost yardage on it, so it's 3rd and 9, almost 10. But the clock continuing to run, now down under 8 minutes as the play comes in for the near sideline. They'll snap this ball with a 7:38 to play. 3rd and we'll call it 10 now. Here's Wyatt Harrison up the middle. He's got 1st down yardage and more. Over to the far side. He's got daylight in front of him trying to find the end zone, and he gets there. Harrison for 45 yards with 7:22 to play. Wyatt Harrison with 7:22 on the clock. What a run on 3rd and 10 after they've been stopped dead the previous 2 plays. It's 26-7, and that is almost lights out for these Wildcats. They're going to go for 2 to try and make it a true 3-touchdown lead here. Ducking a tackle and short of the end zone, and then brought down after the whistles. And now there's some pushing and shoving going on. No flags. No flags after he was thrown down well after the whistle. Extra point, no good, 26-7. Is the score with 7:22 to play here in Week 8 on Eagle 102.
Hey, this is Ryan with Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green, and we've got the lot looking good and ready to go. We've got something for everybody's budget. We have a constant rotation of new inventory, including cars, trucks, and SUVs. So if you're out and you're looking for a new car, come by and see me. The Mid-America Auto and Towing, just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green, is a one-stop shop. Like us on Facebook or check out our website, midamericaautoandtowing.com.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio, brought to you by Young Enterprises, Family Drug, and Brown Smokehouse Meats.
26-7, Louisiana leads. A 45-yard run by Wyatt Harrison. Bowling Green is about to, well, they kneel it down. They've won that ball game at South Callaway by a final of 62-14. So congratulations to the Bowling Green Bobcats. They're going to go into the home finale against Cardinal Ritter unbeaten. Here, Louisiana trying to even their record at 4-4, and they're in control. Up 26-7 with just over 7 minutes to go, and the return taken out to the 40-yard line. And that's where Womack will slide down, and Wright City will bring the offense back onto the field. 7:15 remaining. They were stopped for a turnover on downs their last possession. So Bowling Green winners at South Callaway. Louisiana looking to improve their district position with a 4th win here. They're in the driver's seat with 7:15 to play. Wildcats bring out 4 receivers, 2 to each side. Here on first down, Downey joins Gendron in the backfield. And they're passing on first down to the far sideline. Jake Smith with the reception, and he's into the secondary before he's finally brought down across midfield to the Bulldog 45. That's a gain of 15 and another first down. 7:07 to play. They'll wind the clock again once they set the sticks. He's had to signal multiple times to start the clock throughout the game. On 1st and 10 for the Wildcats across midfield. Actually only gave him the 46. Low snap. Slips. Ball comes out, and Louisiana, I believe, has it. Washington seems to think so. He's jumping in from the back of the play. And they signal that Wright City got it back at the bottom of that pile. Oh, my goodness. Loss on the play of almost 5 yards. Now the officials are talking about it. That was definitely taken away from Louisiana at the bottom of that pile. That was Bulldog ball. But we're down near the midway point of this fourth quarter. And Louisiana still has the lead. It's 2nd and 15. For the Wildcats. They're going to be throwing here on 2nd and long. And he can't get away. Sacked on the far side. Great pursuit by the Bulldogs. I think that was Ben Nitula that got him. Was the first one there. We'll give him credit for the sack, and that takes us under 6 minutes, and it's 3rd and 23. Down to the 40-yard line, back to the 40-yard line of the Wildcats for this 3rd down play. They're going to have to keep going to the air. High snap. Here's Gendron. Can't find anybody. Still can't. Unloads. And that is caught on the far sideline by Downey. And that's close to a first down. It looks like the spot's going to be right at the marker. So a 24-yard gain is what they actually give him, and a fresh set of downs into Louisiana territory. It took him a long time for Gendron to find that receiver, but when he did, it was his running back, and Downey hauled it in on the far sideline for a big gain. 5 minutes to go. Bulldogs still up 26-7. Wright City looking for a prayer here. Gendron on the far sideline after the high snap unloads. That one is intercepted. Can't take this one back. No flags on the play. And the Bulldogs get the turnover anyway. A little deeper in their own territory than they would have liked. It's at the 11-yard line, but it's Bulldog ball with 4:42 to play. And that was the last breath from Wright City's offense. Get a first down and you've won this game. Might take 2 with 4:42 to go. First and 10 from their own 11 for Louisiana. (26-7), the Bulldogs lead. Putting their head down and running up the middle is Harrison. On first down, he gets a gain of about 3. Make it 2nd and 7. And they'll take the entire play clock. Get this thing under 4 minutes. And the clock stopped. They're telling them, wind it, wind it. And now the clock goes away. The clock has disappeared. That's back now, down to 4:05. 26-7. Bulldogs lead. 2nd and 7. At some point, you got to throw a flag on the clock operator, don't you? On 2nd down, nothing there. Wyatt Harrison on the carry. And it'll be 3rd and 7. No gain on the play. Have the post-game show for you at the conclusion of this 4th quarter. Check some scores from around the area. Bowling Green a winner. Try and get you more than that. In about 3.5 minutes of game clock. 3rd and 7 for Louisiana. From their own 15. Ethan Harrison Almost got him to jump. Low snap. Hands it off to Wyatt on the far side. He's cut down. It's going to be just enough for a first down. Gain of 7 on the play. And it's 1st and 10. 3 minutes remain in this ball game. Bulldogs looking for win number 4. That would be 4 out of their last 5 that they've been victorious. If they can hang on here, it's looking pretty good. As we're down to 2:45 and they're up 26-7. Hand off on the near side, nothing there, and then drug out of bounds. Very close to a late hit again. There on the tackle was Demetrius Lenore. And a timeout taken by the Wildcats. With 2:26 to play, they trail Louisiana 26-7 here in the fourth quarter on Eagle 102.
I'm Tylee Mills, the CEO of Pike County Memorial Hospital. You've heard it from your friends, family, and even neighbors. They choose Pike County Memorial Hospital. Quality care from quality people. Pike County Memorial Hospital.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102, is brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
Bowling Green a 62-14 winner at South Callaway. Highland leading Brookfield 24-12. Try and find you some more scores. Highland also defeated Palmyra in softball, advancing to the championship game up at that district that Louisiana was in. 3-2 the final over the Lady Panthers. So Highland has come on strong. Macon leading Centralia 21-8. That one in the third quarter, that score from the third quarter. And we'll get you more scores as we get into the post game in about 2 minutes and 20 seconds worth of game clock. 2:26 to be exact. Louisiana leading Wright City 26-7. Something happened to the fifth official. They're down to 4 officials here in the second half. Not sure if it was an injury or emergency that took that official away. But it's been kind of a sloppily officiated second half. They put Mason Washington in motion here on 2nd and 10, and there's nothing for him. A big clump of dirt came out, mud. And we're going to have another timeout by the Wildcats with 2:27 to play. Is there more time than before the timeout? 26-7 our score. Wright City timeout here as Louisiana leads late in the fourth on KJFM.
Here's one question that has no wrong answer. Are you going to choose the new Shell and Fuel Rewards card to be used at Shell stations, or the Shell and Fuel Rewards MasterCard that can be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted? With both, you save 10 cents per gallon, up to 20 gallons every time you fill up. And you also earn 10% rebates on your first $1,200 in non-fuel purchases per year at Shell stations. See? You can't go wrong with either. Visit www.shell.us/getrewards and apply today. At participating Shell stations only. Terms and conditions apply.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on the Eagle 102. Brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Mercantile Bank, and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
2:27 to go in the fourth quarter. Louisiana leading Wright City 26-7. Wright City is out of timeouts. Louisiana still has 2. But it's 3rd and 12 for the Bulldogs deep in their own territory. Low snap. Gives a handoff to Wyatt Harrison. Puts down his shoulder. It's going to be short of the first down. Gives a little more room across the 25 to about the 27 to punt this ball. It'll be 4th and about 5. Two minutes to go. See if Louisiana uses all their time. It looks like they will. They'll take a timeout right before the play clock runs out. And there's the timeout for the Bulldogs. They have one remaining and still lead this ball game 26-7. They'll punt with 1:41 to go. Back to Wright City when we come back on KJFM.
Hello, this is Brittany Hinkey with Community State Bank of Missouri. Now is the perfect time to start saving for retirement. Community State Bank offers competitive rates on traditional and Roth IRAs. Unlike most investments, some contributions may be tax deductible and will grow either tax deferred or tax free. Come in and see one of our IRA representatives in Troy or Bowling Green to maximize your savings opportunities today. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
The best coverage of high school sports is on KJFM. Brought to you by Community State Bank of Missouri, County Market in Louisiana, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Punt team will be on as the Bulldogs come back from the near sideline. Back to receive. Looks like DeJuan McRoberts. (26-7), Louisiana leads here with just 1:41 to go in this football game. Caps to punt. Gets it off. Good one. To the near side, it'll bounce. And the Bulldogs will down it at the 38-yard line, and that's where the Wildcats will take over 1st and 10. Now with 1:33 to play in this ball game. Looks like Wright City going to fall to 1-6 on the season. Bulldogs are going to even their record up at 4-4 with the regular season finale a week from tonight. They'll play at home at Cunningham Field against the Mark Twain Tigers. Then it's off to districts in 2 weeks. We'll be at Bowling Green next week as the Bobcats host Cardinal Ritter. Looking to stay perfect. Ritter down a little bit this year. Playing the St. Louis area. We'll see what Bowling Green has for them. On 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Hayden Beck, I believe, is in at quarterback now. To the near side, and that is caught. And into the secondary. Good job slowing him up. Now they'll bring him down. Jeremiah Davis on the reception. We're at 1:24 to go. Gain of about 14. Takes him into Bowling Green territory. Or Louisiana territory. Thinking of next week already. Beck goes out to the far side. He puts the ball in the air, and that skips through a puddle. Incomplete to stop the clock with 1:12 to go. And now some extra stuff from Wright City after the incompletion. A 15-yard penalty. We'll take it back. The penalty flag was at the 45-yard line. So where will they march it from? Unsportsmanlike against the Wildcats. The official call. They'll march it from the Louisiana 48, 15 yards. He's squishing. He doesn't want to fall marching this off. He almost looks like he's strutting up the field. And he's just trying to stay on his feet. Maybe that fifth ref is smushed into one of those puddles on the far side. 2nd and 30. Pass caught. and brought down almost immediately. No gain on the play. Be third down. There's a minute to go. Call it 3rd and 25. We're down to 50 seconds left in this ball game. Louisiana 26. Wright City Wildcats 7. Here's our 3rd and 25 play. High snap, throw across the middle, and that's almost intercepted in and out of the hands of Jace Luck. He's slapping himself in the helmet. He can't believe it. That was tailor-made interception. Stops the clock with 28.8 seconds to go. They don't get much easier than that, but on a wet night like this, boy, you just have trouble holding on. Fourth and 23. For the Wildcats. They're going to go for it. Over to the far side. Beck, who's been their best receiver tonight, connects. Into the secondary. They got to bring him down. Don't let him score. They're going to let him score. In for the touchdown. Wright City scores with 14.3 seconds to go. 50 plus yards on the reception. And it's 26-13. So they get in the end zone, do the Wildcats. And I think they'll try and kick it here. No, they're going to go for 2 now. He's going to try and score it himself back. He is in for the 2-point conversion, make it 26-15. So the 2-point try is good. Make it 26-15, an 11-point game. They'll try the onside kick. They can't score an 11-point touchdown. They're down to 14.3 seconds to go. Kick this deep and let's kneel this one out. 26-14, Louisiana leads after the touchdown. Back on the throw. I think it was Carleon Jones on the reception. That was a dirty uniform. And we'll see what they have in their bag of tricks for this kickoff play with 14.3 seconds to go. The Louisiana coaches have left the building. They're going to join their players on the sideline. We'll see. They're still moving around. They're going to try the onside kick. And it's kicked out of bounds. Kicked it in the air. He didn't get the ground in the hop. He kicked it in the air through his own sideline, and Louisiana will take the ball where it went out and kneel down the final 14.3 seconds of this ball game. Great night for Louisiana. All started in the first quarter. Sheldon Sylvia, pick 6, 63 yards, 2 points conversion by Quincy Hutt. They've never looked back. Washington with the reception in the second quarter for a touchdown. First of 2 for him, one in the third quarter. Wright City. Not a bad second half, but they were down too much against this Louisiana team who kneels it down. A couple of hugs there between the players, and now they'll shake the hands with Louisiana improving to 4-4 on the season with a 26-14 win over the Wright City Wildcats here at Wright City on their homecoming and senior night. We'll take a break, come back with the postgame show for you after this on Eagle 102.
The Eagle 102 postgame show is coming up, brought to you by Abel's Quick Shops.
Here's one question that has no wrong answer. Are you going to choose the new Shell and Fuel Rewards card to be used at Shell stations, or the Shell and Fuel Rewards MasterCard that can be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted? With both, you save 10 cents per gallon, up to 20 gallons every time you fill up. And you also earn 10% rebates on your first $1,200 in non-fuel purchases per year at Shell stations. See? You can't go wrong with either. Visit www.shell.us/getrewards and apply today. At participating Shell stations only. Terms and conditions apply.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service. But did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
Bundle at Pike County Mutual Insurance and save. Ask about the great rates on your personal vehicle, farm trucks, big or small, or even your motorcycle and side-by-sides. Stop by and see myself, Corey Buchanan, Buddy Bibb, or Kathy Gam at your hometown insurance company since 1895. Pike County Mutual Insurance on the square in Bowling Green.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
Time now for the Eagle 102 postgame show on Kjfm, sponsored by Abel's Quick Shops.
Final in this one, the Louisiana Bulldogs 26, the Wright City Wildcats 15 here at Wright City High School. Louisiana 4-4 on the season, and Wright City falls to 1-6. And what a night for the Louisiana Bulldogs. Again, it started just 3 minutes into the ball game. Sheldon Sylvia, 63-yard pick six. Quincy Hunt added the 2-point conversion for an 8-0 lead. In the second quarter, after a fumble recovery to end the first quarter, Mason Washington scores on a 70-yard. It was a little dump pass that it turned into a run play after that. Runs it for 70. 2-point conversion, no good. 14-0. In the third quarter, Mason got his second on a 10-yard reception, and the 2-point conversion again, no good. So it's 20-0 at that point. In the third also, just about 5 minutes later, McRoberts hauls in a 13-yard touchdown pass. Extra point was good. A kick made it 20-7. Then a 45-yard Wyatt Harrison run in the fourth quarter extends the lead to 26-7 for Louisiana before that final score with 14.3 seconds to go for the Wright City Wildcats. 56-yard touchdown back to Carleon Jones. 2-point conversion was good on that one. And that's how we get our final score of 26-15. Louisiana won the turnover battle. Turned that into points on 2 occasions and overcame some interesting calls in this one, to be sure, to even their record at 4-4 on the season. And just a really nice night in both offensively and defensively for Louisiana on a very sloppy field. A lot more passing for the Bulldogs than I thought there would be, and a couple of long touchdowns passing as well. So a good night for Louisiana, even in the mud and the muck here at Wright City High School. We'll take a break, check the ticker, and get you some finals from around the area as we continue the Eagle 102 postgame show.
Here's one question that has no wrong answer. Are you going to choose the new Shell and Fuel Rewards card to be used at Shell stations, or the Shell and Fuel Rewards MasterCard that can be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted? With both, you save 10 cents per gallon, up to 20 gallons every time you fill up. And you also earn 10% rebates on your first $1,200 in non-fuel purchases per year at Shell stations. See? You can't go wrong with either. Visit www.shell.us/getrewards and apply today. At participating Shell stations only. Terms and conditions apply.
The Mercantile Bank of Louisiana is introducing Merc BK Mobile with the ability to take a picture of your check and deposit it into your Mercantile Bank account. You'll never have to worry about getting to the bank. Find more information by visiting mercbk.com. The Mercantile Bank, located on the corner of 3rd and Georgia Streets in downtown Louisiana. Member FDIC.
Farmers, the crew at Mike's Tire and Service Center is here to serve you. They know the hours you put in, which makes it difficult to get that equipment in for service. Therefore, they offer on-the-farm tire repair. Hi, folks. My name is Cody Kirkendall, Mike's Tire and Service Center, located on Business Highway 61 in Bowling Green.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock, agent, and Perkins Electrical Services.
Final in this one, Louisiana over Wright City 26-15, improving their record of 4-4 on the season. Harrisburg defeating Scotland County 34-30. It's varsity final. Monroe City defeats Clark County 58-16. 8-man. North Shelby over Ork 52-12. Macomb over Havana. West Central over Route. Tonight, that Bowling Green game, 62-14 was the final. Bowling Green over South Callaway. Gunnar Bryant had 2 pick sixes and returned a block punt. So 2 defensive and 1 special team score for Gunnar Bryant in that 62-14 win at South Callaway. Highland has beaten Brookfield 24-18. And see if we can find any more scores for you. Last check, Macon was over Centralia 21-8. That score is getting a little bit of age on it, though. So get you some more finals from there and closer to home on Eagle 102 Sports later tonight in the morning, and, of course, on our website, kjfmradio.com. Fun one tonight here on the road in the mud and the muck. Louisiana picks up win number 4 on the season heading into the final week of the regular season, 26-15 over Wright City, and they'll host Mark Twain a week from tonight, trying to finish the season with a winning record. That would be an accomplishment. It's going to be a tough test against the Mark Twain Tigers coming up in just 1 week. We'll be at Bowling Green next week as the Bobcats take on Cardinal Ritter, trying to stay perfect, looking for a big tune-up game going into the district tournament, which starts in 2 weeks. Final again, Louisiana 26, Wright City 15. From Wright City High School, Mark Fronick saying we'll see you next week for more high school football here on Eagle 102.
You've been listening to Area High School Sports on Eagle 102. Join us each week as we bring you the best of area high school sports on air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. You can find a full recap of scores online and daily during Eagle 102 Sports, all from your area sports leader, KJFM Radio. Broadcasting from the KJFM Radio Barn at 102.1, this is KJFM Louisiana Bowling.